Hello and welcome back to a new raid episode. Today we are going to go to Reserve, which we haven't been to on this channel in a little while, so I'm looking forward to jumping back in and experiencing that map a bit more, and in a bit of a different way, because this time I'm bringing, that's right, a survival kit, not what I meant to click, the key tool, which has multiple keys in addition to the original ones that I had. So there's a couple of locked rooms in kind of the center towards the east side of the map, where you can go in and unlock with these MP13 and MP22 keys. It's basically in, I believe it's either White Knight or Black Knight. I also have both mark keys, as you can see, which I haven't used once at all. One of those mark keys, the west side mark key, the golden one, is also linked to RBTB, which just so happens to unlock a door, a like gated door with weapons in it, right next to it in the same underground sort of corridor. And the RBAM key should also open up a key about halfway up the building. I think it's on like the second or first floor. It's another gated room, and that has more weapons in it. So if I can get to that west major apartment sort of military building area and use these keys and unlock that, well, that would be awesome, because the loot's going to be really good, on top of the fact that I've never done that before. So I've got these keys. Depending on where we spawn, we'll choose where we go. So I have the east mark key room, I have the west key mark room, I have the middle of the map keys. So we have some options, basically, and where I spawn will determine which way I go. Now, I'm bringing this M4A1 that I've been having sat kind of in my inventory forever. It's this really modded, really cool grip on it. I'm really interested by this. The CQR tactical grip looks really cool. Anyway, I've had this sat in my inventory for ages. I figured, why not run it? And I just so happened to come away with a Valde scope and a Scav run, so I popped that on it, and we'll have a look at that in game 2. The reason I'm not wearing my backpack and armor right now is just because I want to show you my character. I didn't realize this was a feature. No one told me about it until I stumbled on it. You can change the cosmetics of your character. So I look like a generic default level 1 dude. All the way at level 30 plus. So what you could do is, if you go to Ragman, he actually has a tab called Services, and that's where you can do tactical clothing. And as you can see, it does cost a certain amount of money. There's a rep required level for Ragman, and then also an overall level required for certain things. So for example, this commando sweater here, I can only just get because you unlock it at 31 and I'm 32. And there's some different jeans as well. Pretty cool though. Anyway, let's jump in and queue up for Reserve. I had a fun experience when I tried to record this video earlier. This is actually my second attempt. I was bringing in a FAL that was nicely modded, and I was talking about how I've not lost it somehow in a bunch of runs, even when I've died and I got it back in insurance. It's like crazy expensive FAL. But unfortunately my dad had to come in and help me out because there's a leak where I'm at. I'm in a conservatory, right? That's my current situation. And yeah, unfortunately there's a bit of a leak. So we were dealing with that. And then I got shot in the back while I was talking to him. It was just a big old sad moment for me. Alright, yeah, we're actually on the east side of the map. I have never spawned here as a PMC. I don't know what to expect in regards to other PMCs, but I can tell you this much. The mat room is very close to me right now, and I am fucking going to it. I'm gonna go full auto. Use my laser. If they're in here, we'll soon know, but I don't want to waste any time. You can actually jump through these by crouching mid-jump. Okay, this is the mark room. Here we go. I've never opened this myself. I'm excited to be recording this. Okay, we've got a FAL, a key tool. Oh my god, that's like 800, 700k. Whoa, I need that. Okay, calm down, keep looting. We got this hunter. Okay. Oh man, the loot in here is nuts. Okay, you can get loot on the table as well. You can see there's like a, here we go. A horse. There's a little white dot that shows up when there's loot near where you're aiming. Check the floor for anything else. Damn, I could have missed that key tool if I hadn't really looked. I gotta go. Alright, BT's good. Grab that. PS bad. Alright. I want to not be here. Oh god. Okay. There's an armor train, sewer manhouse, scav lands, cliff descent, bunker. Right. I'm probably going to have to go for the bunker, so I'm going to play around the bunkers. Pretty much this whole game. Good to have food and water here. I'm going to play around the bunkers and the warehouses, and then if someone ever sets the alarm off, then I'm just going to immediately try and extract. That's the plan. I'm very happy with what I've got so far. Wow, a key tool, man. I've got it for certain. It's 700k. And an AS Val, dude. This is insane gun. Even unmodded, it's really good. But what's the quality of it, the state? I mean, it has the Discover, no sight on it or anything. It's like a stock Val. This is the sight, by the way, the Valday sight. It's one of the best scopes in the game. A lot of people really like this scope. It's because it provides really clear line of sight. I mean, look how, like, non-invasive it is on your screen. Really good zoom on it. Very good sight. Okay. Try to get to the bunkers. Oh, jeez. Anxiety time, guys. That's red tar. People can be there. I think the shots were relatively close. This is where the raiders are. They're not here yet, but... trying to make it to the bunker. All the way up there. Okay, so... back to full auto. Back to point firing with the laser. This is the bunker. This is Hermetic Door. This is on the east side. This is the extract. So it takes like 45 seconds or something to extract here, but it must be powered. That's what the alarm is. There's like a lever that's at the other end of the other end of the map, and if someone pulls that, the alarm plays, raiders spawn, and this is now a viable possible extract, basically. That's how it works. So I'm just coming through here. I'm just clearing this out. I'm going to close the doors. You know, this is my area. I'm looking to hold it. So I'm going to close these doors so I know if someone's been through here. That kind of vibe. There can be paracords and good loot here. Not in this one, I don't think. So I'm going to fully close this one off. He says, but cannot. There we go. At least I can close that. So I know, you know, if I hear that sound, someone's coming from over here. So paracords, really important item, like 200k plus, like 250k. And you need 10 of them for a trade for a sick case. I am saving up for that. So I'm really working on that. I've got most of the items I need except for the paracords, obviously. And they're far and few between. I have a lot of ammo for AK variants, you know, 545s, which is what I'm currently holding with those ammo types right there. I need to start using them again. It's been a long time since I've actually used them. I need to put together some AKs and run them. I just found myself really in love with the 556 ammo types ever since I got them. You know, the M4s and trying different guns like sniper rifles, and obviously the VSS and Val types are really great too. And I think, you know, for the first half of the time that I was playing this game, I was using pretty much exclusively AK variants. It's just like my common, you know, comfort zone. But I do miss they're all reliable AKs, and since I've got so much ammo and so many good things for AKs, I'd like to return to them. I just need to put together a good one and mod it a little bit. Alright, so we've closed all those doors off. We've looted the whole area. This is the final one. So what I want to do is clear below. And then there's a really good spot in that truck that I can use. I'm on single fire for ranged combat. Full auto with a laser sight if someone peeks me here. Yeah, so I think eventually it's very likely someone will spawn the raiders and press that alarm. And if I'm near enough, I can just get out immediately. And the loot is so good that I just want to. Okay, so we're going longer range. We're zoomed in. And we're going single fire so that I can tap should I need to. There can be scavs down here. Scav boss can be down here. And also raiders spawn here when the alarm's going. So I want to take my time here. And down here is a very, very long sort of tunnel. Garagey bit with some cages that are locked. I don't have the keys for those, sadly. But it leads to lots of different things. Like there's an underground passage to an area by the warehouses. And an underground passage to the tower, actually. The red tower that we're looking at. It's cool that there's many different ways to get around this map. That seems, for the moment, clear. It's good to check that. You know, sort of watch your corners. So this is how I get up to the truck for a really good spot. Like that. So it has a few different angles. If I push up a little bit, we can see down left here. Down the warehouses and kind of down the way. Pretty nice. Someone's here. Right, that was a scav player, I believe. See what I mean about this spot? And we can also see the armored train there. That's the spot right there where you can jump and look through, so I'm going to be checking that regularly. Looking down the way on the left. Always checking the tower. As far as the guy's loot that I just killed, he has a MBSS backpack, so not big. No helmet, and very little stuff. So yeah, I could go over there and loot him. He's definitely got some stuff. He might have something of value, but it is very open and very much a risk. And I gotta ask myself, you know, is it worth it when I've got the stuff that I've got? Good of a spot this as this is. It's not particularly interesting. I'm just having a look around. I'm just seeing if anything's going on, any movement. Do I hear anything? Do I see anything? And then I'm going to go over to the body. And I'm going to loot the warehouses as well. Okay, we're going to zoom out. I'm going to put full auto on just in case. It's kind of a wide area, but... really checking these corners here. Just heard a bullet kind of come towards my direction, but it wasn't aimed at me, obviously. There's varied loot around here. I fought a lot of scavs, a lot of raiders, a lot of players in this area. And the biggest problem is how exposed it is. RS. Can be some spawns here. I think a gun spawns there. There's one really cool thing about this spot as well. You can actually get on top of the trains and the warehouses. Makes for some interesting positional gameplay. Over there is the White Knight, the Black Knight. That's White Knight there. So it's White Knight where I have the keys. Really just trying to cover myself. Check the towers, check the top of the bunkers. Check the trains. Just looking everywhere that I can. Alright, well, it was a player. He has a pouch slot. I'm going to take his Triton and put stuff in that. Like so. Turn it like that. Grab it. Don't care about the backpack. Mosin's not really a big deal. Nothing else I want. Great. So there on the right, it's a really dangerous spot. We've got... I think that's the one we were looking at earlier. So this is the front. Oh, you know where he will be? He could be on the rooftop there. You know how I said he sounded a bit too close? Could be up there. So Scav Boss is really interesting on this map. It's getting way too close and I can't... There he is. I think that's the one we saw earlier. He seems to be wearing the same, like, headgear. Okay, one behind Red Tower. He could go up it. And he definitely did. I think I just headshot him. As a player. Stairs are in a weird spot here. They go up around the back, which is how he got up. I do think I just tapped him. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm proud of that. Yep, that was a player. He has a pouch slot. Oh, man. Another Mosin, man. That could have been bad. God damn. Good for me, man. Good for me. All right. I do want to loot the AI scav because they can have good stuff. You never know. Don't really care about anything here. Can't really do that. I could do, like, something with a valve, but honestly, it's not worth it. Mosin's not really that big a deal. I'd like to loot the AI scav, like I was saying, but problem with that, unfortunately, comes down to the fact that he's in a bit more of an exposed place than any other of the kills that I just got. Let's put the 60-round mag back in. I just filled that back up. There we go. I'm going to put this in here so it doesn't confuse me. What's even in here? You know, I never searched it. Now we're in a bit of cover. Let's have a look. So, just some varied ammo, and some more of that ammo for the Mosin, which I'm just going to throw away, the extra stuff. How are we doing on hydration? We're doing pretty good. This gives you energy and hydration, so I'm just going to pop it and top myself off a little bit. That makes a 2-slot space for this bandage and that. The cheese can go, it's only worth 3k. It's not really a big deal. Everything else is good. Actually, the M-tape's pretty bad. So we have one spot here. If I drop the BS ammo, we got another spot. And then I've got food and water here that can be made space later. Alright. Let's have a look around the area. Once again. Check what I can. Look down the warehouses. Quite far away there. I have made a lot of sound here, right? I only fired a few times. Obviously, they fired a bit, but that's enough to let people know something's going on. I always check those towers whenever I get the opportunity. They can be really good loot. So I check the pockets. I'm going to strip that. It's worth something. Nice. And I don't need to check anything else. It's just ammo. Back to full auto. I'm going close range. No real point me going slow here. They're going to hear me doing this. Checking the front. Here's my key. So this is MP22, I believe. This is a really good loot room. Seriously good. And we get robbed because I say it's good. Having said that, we do have an MGT. Military gyrotactometer, of course. Of course. We're going to put that here so I can reload. Get a bit full on the inventory, but again, I can make space. So yeah, that's worth some good money. But there is gun spawns here. I've had it so there's been 4 AKs in here, and 2 out of 4 of them had suppressors and were modded pretty fucking well. So I just stripped them and then folded them and took some of them. So really good loot. Yes, very, very good loot. But not a great spawn for me this time, unfortunately. Because I'm talking about how good it is. And, you know, I should know better. I'll stack that for someone who comes in here. I'm a nice guy. Stock. Oh, that's a sight. Wonder if I can put that on anything. You can if you have a mount for it, but maybe the Cobra will be gone. Nope. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Alright. Can't condense stuff right there. Yeah, so more attachments on the side here. We have a war compensator. For an AR-15, huh? It will go on my gun. I wonder if it's better than mine. I can't do it in raid, I don't believe, but might as well have a look. It's just a flash hider. Mine's pretty good, I believe. 5%, 5%, 2, 3%. Yeah, so mine is ever so slightly better. Ever so slightly, but might as well keep it. I also saw a PSO scope, is that? Yeah, PSO. This is a reasonable sight, and the beauty of it is it will actually fit on my Val, so space management. This is SB5 in it. Okay. So now I have an alternative sniper scope. But I'm just gonna be honest, like the Valday is hard to really compete. Hard to really compete with that. Alright, anything else on the side here? Just a stock, not worth anything, takes up a lot of space. Okay. On full auto, using my point firing. Now we're gonna use the other key, which is on the ground level. Grenade box here. Let's grab this. Hopefully we get some nades. We do have something. Great. So it's flashbang, nade, nade. You can tell the order of how your nades are going to be used, because it always uses the one on the left first. So if I want to do flashbang, nade, nade, it's like this. If I want nade, flashbang, nade, it's like that. Basically, the closer to the left it is, the better. I like flashbangs on first because if something suddenly happens and I have no time to really react, I can just throw a flashbang at the floor and run, and yeah, that can often save my life. Also a good compensator for an AK variant. Okay, that's a Bastion right there. I think that's a suppressor. So the Bastion's interesting because things can go on it, right? I'm going to drop this BS ammo because I'm really struggling with the space. And I guess I'm going to drink the juice because, again, I want space. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to drop the oat flakes. The MRA is way better for energy. Right, so on the Bastion, I should be able to put some kind of sight. I can do that or the OKP. I'm going to put the OKP on it because it's like in the way, so it makes it easier for me. And the SRVV, I don't know what this is. It's another muzzle breaker for an AK variant. 8% less recoil but low ergo. Still, that's a pretty sizable amount of less ergo compared to this recoil. So 7% here. On the one that I said is pretty good. So both pretty good muzzles. In here you can get some really good attachments, as you're seeing. So yeah, really interesting details about the Scav boss. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk about it. Basically, he spawns in a bunch of different places and he has 6 guards. Oh. That's a player right there. Wow. Yeah, the timing on that was pretty unfortunate, must say. I was going to just blast him, but then he broke line of sight multiple times. Yeah, he basically spawns with 6 guards, and they're all pretty nuts. That's not that great. Money-wise. He spawns with 6 guards, all with, like two per 2, right? So they come with different, like, styles. I think there's, like, grenadiers and marksmen, you know, that kind of thing. Where they all kind of do different stuff. Right, so this is the other key. He himself is really dangerous. Just rush you, loads of health. Crazy gun. Nothing on the desk. A wrench. I guess I'll grab it, whatever. But what's really interesting about him and his group is that they roam the map. So they might spawn, let's say, at the train yard, warehouse bit. and then they rotate over here into this building, and then they rotate over to the apartments on the west side. So, you know, if you're caught in the open by these guys, you're in for a bad time. If you're not careful. There's another room in there where you need a key. It's pretty good. It's gated off. I don't have that key. No BS ammo. On the rooftop here, we have good line of sights, and also there's a lot of good spawns up here as well. So I'm coming up here to have a look. There's a food room here. Lots of food spawns in here, and obviously water. We've got some milk, or pineapple juice rather. Pineapple juice is really good for both hydration and energy, so I do kind of want to grab it if I can. Kind of an awkward spot. We'll drop the wrench, and I'll just use it. That way it puts me high hydration and back to more full energy as well, which is a bit lower. As you can see, it does both. Computer here, no flash drive in it, but you always got to check because it could have graphics cards in them. They're worth 250k, and I also need them for a quest. CPU fan, I needed for a quest. I've got it all now. I'm just waiting on the graphics cards. But it still gives it a gold tick as if I still need it because it was part of the quest. Kind of an annoying detail, but I know that I don't need it, so it's fine. Turn that into sugar, which is really good for moonshine. Shonker, I've already done that quest, but you can vendor it for a bit, so I'll grab it. We're at a kind of an awkward stage now where I'm carrying too much. We're going to drop this BT ammo because it's not worth much. We're going to drop the bandage because it's not worth much. And put these in here. I need this space here so that I can reload. If you don't know, if I was to press R, right, it's going to put the mag in this third along slot, so it needs to be empty. If it's not empty, it just drops the mag on the floor. I'll give you an example. So if that's not empty and it's not got the space, it's just going to drop the mag on the floor. If I do that without noticing or thinking, I'm going to leave that mag, and that will be pretty sad. That's 60 rounds of good shots and ammo that I could have used. It's just gone now, you know? So it's very important to be aware of that mechanic and kind of just think about it. Alright, we got some vodka in here. That's a reasonable item right there. Really struggling on the space. The MRE is gone now. I think it's like 20k and you can be used for different stuff. This is a rail. Things can go on the rail, but I'm not sure if anything I have can. You know, grips and stuff like that can. But absolutely nothing is going on it, so I guess none of the stuff that I've got. AK mag. AK custom mag, another one of those. A gen mag, actually. That's the ammo type that I need. It's... I don't know if I'm on full auto or not right now. Stairs. There's two of them. That's one player down. Let me touch your foot real quick. Unless he closed these doors as he was going, like he wanted to clear it. That's possible. Alright, yeah, player because he has a pouch slot. Better pistol than mine, so I'm just going to put that on instead. He has a holographic, which is worth a bit, so I'm just stripping that. Different ammo. I want the flashbang if I can get it, but it's a struggle. I'm going to drop the Shoshanka and get the flashbang. None of this is really that good. Nothing he has there is really worth it. I grabbed some stuff. Now I can't reload, like I was saying. And can I stack that? No, it's a different kind of ammo, so that's a problem too. I need to pack this as soon as possible. It's only 3 shots though. So think about dropping it. Yeah, it's only 3 shots. Let's drop it. And can I make space anywhere else? Yeah, drop the cheese. Cheese is worth 3k. I've got way better healing. I don't need that. Hey. Nice. That might have been the guy I saw earlier. Anyway, there's more good stuff to be had here. Having said that, you know how I dropped those bullets and I did just empty my mag of some shots. But now I can't see the bullets because they're somewhere in his body. Typical. That's all good. It was what? Only 3 bullets? 3 bullets more than I had before, and I would take 3 bullets over, you know, no bullets or whatever. But what can you do? Pack my mag, put it back out to 60 out of 60. Double check him on full auto. Yep. And good to go. Great. How are we doing on time? We have 4... Wow, holy crap. This round has been going on way longer than I thought. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so no one's restored the power at the bunkers yet. I want to get back over there at this point and just hold that area for when someone does that or when the train shows up. Now, we do have some potential loot here. I'm zoomed. I'm checking the other rooftop first. He came from there, so... It's likely it's okay, but not certain. A stock's good, but I can't really carry it. A Val dust cover. This one already has one, but that would have been a hell of a pickup if it didn't. PM Gen, that's the mag right here that I could use for this. Has it got anything in it? It does. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this real quick. See what's in it. Alright. It's 5.5 again. It's a lot more shots this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this mag and fill it up with this, and then I'm going to empty the other mag. Oh, the train's here. Okay, so when did that show up? It lasts 5 minutes, so it's 12:41 right now. So at 7:41 is when it should be like really looking to leave. On average, 5 minutes is give or take. And the idea is that I'm going to empty the mag that's insured. It should have the same ammo type as this, so it stacks, making space. And then I drop the insured mag as well. So it should be 5.6A1, yes. So these are all going to stack together, make that space, pick up my holographic again. Perfect. And it's not even like it's worth anything. It's really not worth much, like 2k rubles that. But I'll get that back later. We stack those. Cool. Go get that holographic that I promised I would return for, my love. Alright. Checking the rooftop again. What we got? We got a laser sight, another PSO scope. Can I cram this on my gun? No, its slot's already taken. What's that? Upper part of an Ultimac B and a 1.6 NP. Not sure about this one. It can have a scope on it, it can have tactical on it, such as a laser sight and a holographic. Where'd I throw that laser sight? There it is. Go on, fit. Yeah, nice. So we got 3 items here in one. That's how it's done, boys. Do I drop the suppressor? I don't know. I think these two are not really worth that much. That way I can make the space here. We're really packing out here. Let me just check this gun. I didn't even check, you know, it's got 6 shots in it. It's just good to know what you're working with. Half in the Val. The Val should be on full auto. Someone just threw a flashbang over by the train yard. I think I'm going to run to Red Town and go underneath. Oh yeah, someone just fired at me. So I'm going underground to try to come to that underground bunker that we went through before. You know how I closed all those doors and I said if I come back through here and see they're open, I know someone's in here or been here. So that's just another good tell for me. I gotta move though, the train. Based on my timeline, I'm running out of time. Been 4 of those potential 5 minutes. It's not guaranteed that it's 5 minutes, but yeah. Okay, Scavs could be down here now. I believe it's this way that I want to go. Trying not to sprint to not make too much noise. I'd like to get back on my truck position. But I need to check the bunker itself.
Damn, Ivans!
That's a raider. Leg meta. Well, he was a tank. That was the beep, guys. That's the train. Do I drop the Val? Yeah, I'm dropping the Val. Screw it. Who knows if that's the correct choice? No time. Run, run. No time. I'm out of time. The doors are closed. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Screw the ammo. Screw the rubles. Screw that. And that was a raider that just got me. So while I was fucking with my inventory, thinking, how can I do this? I'm gonna put all the stuff that's in my Triton into my new rig, and with that new rig, I'm going to drop it. Drop the old Trident. That makes space for the Val. Go back and get the Val. Then I was going to run to the Hermetic Alarm, activate that, run to the bunkers. I really wasn't considering there being more raiders, as you can see. That was entirely my bad. On the bright side, guys, I will get everything back there. Not the gear, not the good loot. It was basically the end of the run. I died in a hidden place. There's a raider basically guarding my body. I'm gonna get all my stuff back, so I didn't lose money, but obviously I could have gained so much there. So much. Talk about a tank, though. Do you see how many times I shot that guy in the leg? Jesus Christ. Leg meta is weak. Bad meta. But it was a free kill on him. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. I am really kind of like want to slap myself. Like, that was a really dumb death. I took way too long looting. I had the escape route right there and I missed it. And I decided to, in the middle of the train yard, fucking start fucking with my inventory. You know, not in cover, not in proper cover, not in the... I could have gone into the building to my right. I could have gone back to the bunker, wherever. Just get out of, like, the open. Can't believe I missed that train, guys. I hope that was an interesting one. Obviously, not all of these videos are going to be successes. I hope that built some tension. We got multiple PvP fights, PvP kills there. And we got a raider kill on camera and you got to see some raider loot. But I fucked it. That would have been so good. It was literally 5 seconds away from so good. But some valuable lessons learned, I guess. In the future, I want to do a labs run for a recording, so look out for that. It's definitely really interesting. Only raiders spawn there. No scavs. PvP and raiders. It's crazy. For now, though, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.